shit, that boy Crispy Cam too crispy, goddamn.
Touch like the one I caught her.
Damn, this shit exclusive.
Ayy, never send a threat on the internet just to prove a point that this and don't get into that. We leaving that to the informants. Don't inform me about who informing. That's your final warning. 76 to sting like a bumblebee. He start transforming. See your homies on the drip, but they ain't never make it back. Shoot up the scat, we left it flat. He died on the impact. My shooter here, gym rat, but never mentioned till we crack. We put you where the news at. I bet his family viewed that. Slide by myself before I call a nigga. My fingernails dirty cause I'm still a grave digger. And we ain't capping no wax if we never pulled the trigger. And goon steady putting Jimmy Glow up in his whistle. Never been the one to say today I'm the one clutching on the Drake. Make sure he don't get away or I'm the only thing I chase. In the full race, the back of his neck hit the ground to decay. Walk up to him, see Gray stood over, put one in his face. Murking what my soul say, I'm sliding with this stowaway. My heater for a cold day, leave a nigga in disarray. Better stay up in the house like the nigga from That's So Raven. Catch that nigga walking out, we in the bushes, we been waiting. Never send a threat on the internet just to prove a point that this and don't get into that. We leaving that to the informants. Don't inform me about who informing. That's your final warning. 76 to sting like a bumblebee. He start transforming. See your homies on the drip, but they ain't never make it back. Shoot up the scat, we left it flat. He died on the impact. My shooter here, gym rat, but never mentioned till we crack. We put you where the news at. I bet his family viewed. I ain't smiling on my mugshot cause I know my bun money good. I ain't miss a heartbeat, I'm out the next day is understood. To the Broward County police lick my nuts and suck my wood. First they tray a nigga, you start mugging, wish a nigga would. Doing donuts in the SIT, I crashed into a tree. Road truck the next week, money ain't been shit to me. Riding with a full clip, but the gas tank gon' eat. Sliding like a cruise ship, wet you up like a jet ski. Living to 103, that's the OG graping me. Auntie wanna pray for me, better pray for my enemies. Life ain't gave me limits, so I start clutching the limit squeeze. Had an AR-15 and 2 Glock 223s. Never send a threat on the internet just to prove a point that this and don't get into that. We leaving that to the informants. Don't inform me about who informing. That's your final warning. 76 to sting like a bumblebee. He start transforming. See your homies on the drip, but they ain't never make it back. Shoot up the scat, we left it flat. He died on the impact. My shooter here, gym rat, but never mentioned till we crack. We put you where the news at. I bet his family viewed that.
Oh shit, that boy Crispy Cam too crispy, guy.
Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. Trying to move this stuff around. I was trying to put a bed together. My baby girl. Hold on, y'all. Not that musty pussy bitch talking about girl, girlfriend. Ooh, girl. Now you know you done fucked up, right? Now you know you done fucked up, right? When I tell y'all, what did I just tell y'all? Didn't I tell you that bitch was gonna do a bunch of crying, and then that stupid bitch was gonna come back outside on YouTube like this bitch was hard, and she was about that life? Child, y'all give me 1 second.
Hey, everybody in the chat. Welcome, welcome to another HUS podcast. And we're here to do some straightening. Back again.
Hold on, I'm trying to move this stuff real fast so won't be no accidents while I'm live. Alrighty. So let me get some real straight. So you mean to tell me you got your big fat ass on YouTube and you was crying and whining and woe it's me and oh my god and I helped you with your sister. Yeah, my apologies because yesterday I was saying mom. Excuse me, it wasn't his mom, it was his sister. But you mean to tell me you got your white ass on YouTube, you was crying and oh woe it's me. Now you trying to comfort him because at least the man was being honest about what he said and he made a community wall post. But you took that community wall post and you think you can make fun of somebody. But why would you? First off, why are you trying to comfort him? But you just set your big ass on that panel talk about how you can relate with him. You said your own motherfucking mouth when you was on that motherfucking live, Rashid. Cause I never did nothing to y'all. I never did nothing to you, Rashid. And I could relate with your situation. But you done got your big nasty ass back on YouTube, and you talking all that shit. Damn, damn. You just don't know how to leave shit alone. I see.
Right. Because at the end of the day, shout out to Rashid and Anaya. Rashid came out. He made a post on his community wall atoning for what he did wrong. He said was going through a lot and he just backlash. He's human. He realized the things he said he shouldn't have said. So I don't get it. If somebody come out and say, hey, I was wrong or I'm atoning for what I did, why go live now? Because yesterday was like, I wish we could have talked. So this is somebody reaching out and say, hey, I done something that was wrong and I want to apologize for it. And y'all know the reasons why. This man is getting taunted day in and day out with Trey sending him emails, conjuring up blatant lies, harassing him. Okay? He went through a lot. Those folks over there played in his face. And let me say this before I get really into it too, because you know what? I don't condone nobody being threatened. I don't condone nobody talking about kids of deceased people. And I want to say this. True Hurt may lost her son, but a whole lot of people lost sons from gun violence. I lost my niece that I helped raise through gun violence. And she was a good child starting school. Let me tell you something. Oh, I can have empathy and I can feel. But the stuff that they do, they want to play victim. I'm not having that. We're not entertaining, right, Shelby? Go ahead, girl.
Y'all know I got the back end of this shit, so I don't really know what's going on. But let me just say this. That bitch. Either you gonna suck it up and you gonna be out here, you gonna be swinging your motherfucking hands, or you gonna get your big ass on YouTube, you gonna be crying and shit. You need to pick a fucking emotion, bitch. You really do. You need to pick an emotion. I'm not gonna ease into your wild, nasty ass. You got some motherfucking nerve coming out there. You want to make jokes, right? It was told to me, bitch, you was making jokes about this man's dick. Well, we can make a lot of jokes about your nasty ass pussy that your man don't want no more, hoe. How the fuck you know what his dick look like? How you know what he got going on? How you know? You on there talking and running your mouth about somebody else's motherfucking man's penis, bitch, and you got your own man. Talk about your man's penis. Keep your man's penis in your mouth. Oh wait, you can't do that because you spend too much time sucking Trey's dick from the motherfucking back on motherfucking YouTube. So you know more about Trey and his penis and Rashid and everybody else on YouTube Then you know about your own man that you've been with so-called 10, 9, 11, 15 motherfucking years. But you want to pop outside like, oh, okay, well, you know, I didn't cry all the tears I could cry. Now I'm about to come hard in the paint. But y'all don't see y'all don't see her moves and her tactics. Bitch, you're weak as fuck. You thought just because he made that post that, oh, you was gonna get buck wild, just like how when he said that he was the one that killed your son, you got on there dumb crying like the whole world was crumbling when you knew the shit wasn't true. Bitch, I don't have sympathy for no big bitch like you, because something told me one day you was gonna come back on YouTube and bitch you was gonna try to go hard and act like you hard, bitch, and you're not hard. But it was less than 24 motherfucking hours that you brought your fat ass back on YouTube with your stanky cow ass, you manure mouth ass hoe. Girl, and you make yourself look very poor. You girl, you look sad as fuck. You look so sad. I mean, I'm not disappointing you, bitch. All I can do is laugh at your big dumb ass because it's too easy to drag your big goofy ass.
Like I said, you know, hurt people. People do things, you know what I'm saying, they regret. But the thing I could say about she, you know, I tip my hat to him. You know what I'm saying? He's atoning for what he did. He's only human. And he's only reacting to the backlash he's been receiving on a daily basis. It's only so much a person can take. You know, people all realize the part they played in everything, but at the end of the day, why do y'all browbeat this man every day and think he's not going to come back with y'all? I don't get it. Now, what I don't like, yes, that shit hurts. Anybody lost a loved one, I can empathize with them. But you sat up there the other night and did a live and say, well, if you can talk, okay, he made an attempt. He did a community post. You should have read it. But you took the community post and you making it out of a negative, and now you want to scream and holler, oh, woe is me. My child was murdered. You just said, you know, y'all captured the people that killed your child. You should be happy because there's a lot of us that been through that. And the murders are still out there. See, that would have been happiness for me knowing the person that did the deed is going to be punished. It's a lot of us out here in this world. We don't even know where to look, where to turn, or how to find. And the detectives don't do their job. You got to stay on the case. They don't have no answers. So when you getting a piece of closure, yes, it ain't gonna feel the same. Anybody lose a loved one is horrific in that kind of way. And she just what she spoke about tonight was how she, you know, a girl set her son up. Okay, that's the same way my cousin was murdered. He was set up, but the difference between him, he had a good life. He was college educated. He didn't have a criminal record. What the fuck, Shelby? He didn't have a criminal record, and he was transferring to Georgia to work down there. And he got set up the same way. So it was kind of eerie. I heard that, but guess what? Your folks, you know, they got the people that did that to your son. They're going to court. They're in process of going to court. Why are you putting so much emphasis? Yes, the things he said was wrong. He atoned for that. But y'all bashing him now. You up there as a grown woman with grandkids talking about another man's balls and this and that. You're disgusting.
But that was the same bitch talking about when Rashid was coming on YouTube talking about, you know, some of the sexual acts that he was gonna do to his wife. You don't want to talk about, oh, you are so disgusting. That is just so disrespectful. I wish Twitter would ever do something like that. Girl, you disrespecting the fuck out your man right now. You got a man, right? Why are you talking about another man's motherfucking genitalia area? And you got some genitals with some bumpy dumpy fucking mushroom growing off his dick. You got some right there. Why are you so invested in Rashid and what he got going down and what he packing, bitch? And you got a whole man right there, bitch. No, you're disrespectful. You want to talk about everybody else being disrespectful? No, bitch, you're disrespectful. You and all them clown ass people in your motherfucking chat and in your channel and on your panel are clown ass people. But you know what? When y'all do shit, it's okay. But when other people do it, nah, oh, nah, all hell just gotta break loose. The world gotta go crumbling. It's like the world come crumbling. You know what, Truth? You are a sad case. You are like one of the most oldest, dumb, grumpy, just fucking depressed old bitches I have ever met on fucking YouTube. Because you don't know how to make up your mind. And bitch, you're bipolar. You don't gotta get diagnosed. Bitch, I diagnosed for you. Why are you crying? Why are you doing a I and Rashid and I can relate? You was just talking like you was trying to reconcile some shit with this nigga. Like I didn't girl. And now you're over here and you're talking mad shit about him. He made a one post. He made one post. Bitch, that post could have been about your it could have been some more negative ass shit. But he chose to be respectful. He chose to admit what he did wrong. And all you did was take that shit and you tried to dissect it. It's because we've been dissecting how the fuck you do. But you're not finna take what he said and try to paint him as no bad person. No, bitch, you're the bad person. You're the one that goes against everything that you say you're not gonna do, and bitch, you do it anyway. You do it anyways. You do it anyways. So how you gonna come outside on YouTube and you wanna talk about every motherfucking body? How you gonna come outside on YouTube and you are just like blatantly just disrespecting not only you, but you disrespecting your so-called man? Cause it was a nasty ass disrespectful thing for motherfuckers. We talk about people's genital area and all this other shit. It was so disrespectful. It was so nasty. But bitch, you doing it right now, and you being foul as fuck. Is your man right there? Because you swear y'all be in the same room. He couldn't have been because I would have slapped the piss out your motherfucking mouth if I was your nigga. I would have told you to get your big back ass off that motherfucking YouTube and get your ass this motherfucking bed. Don't you ever disrespect the fuck out your man if I talk about another man's motherfucking balls. If you want Rashid balls in your mouth, bitch, why don't you just say that? We know you want to suck Trey up. You sit on the panel with this motherfucker day in and day out. If you want some dick, just say that because your disabled man from the waist down ain't doing it for you. But you think you're gonna get some by somebody by just talking about their penis? You talk about a whole lot of dick like you get dick and you don't. You a lonely bitch with a man that stays in the same motherfucking room with her. You's a lonely old bitch with a motherfucking roommate.
My bad, my laptop died. But anyway, let me say this. It's something I recall as she was talking tonight. Truth indicated that this is the first time talking about she. You're a liar. You've been talking about them ever since all that shit came out. You steady talked about them. How you gonna sit here and lie and say I ain't never say nothing about y'all? Excuse me? We heard all the things you said. You was busting into scenes to tell, you wanted to tell all the stuff that you heard, or all the stuff, I guess, the truth and the conjured up lies that Trey told you. You was busting up the scene to get it out. So don't come out here and saying, well, I never said nothing to you, because you're lying. Everybody know you've been talking about them. So now, when people get frustrated and they get tired and they do things maybe they shouldn't do because they should be better than you, but at the end of the day, the man came out here and apologized. So you choose to go live and it's just another point for some cash at. But you know what I'm saying? I can be human to the fact that what happened to you was wrong. I don't wish that on nobody. It happened to my niece, it happened to a lot of folks in my family. But you out here trying to make Shade the fall guy because he said something he shouldn't have said, but he was wrong. Because at the end of the day, you said it on the live the other day. Oh, they caught my son killer. So why are you going around with this? I don't get it. You keep popping and poking the bear, if you will. He's going to pop back. That's it. That's all. Please,
I gotta listen to some of that shit that she said because I know what you did, and I know that all you did was change the narrative, make it seem like war was you, and now like you came outside today because you think that people are going to hold on real fast, y'all. You did the whole crying and whining fucking, oh my God, I'm so hurt yesterday. And then you just thought that, I have every right to come outside and I have every right to, make to comfort somebody. You could do whatever the fuck you please. And my thing is this: why do you feel like you got to get the people going for them to understand that you had to come outside on somebody? My thing is this: if you are going to, because like Virginia just said, if you go to, first off, let me say this: when you become married, you are one. If you talk about a nine, why would you think that Rashid would ever sit idly by about anything that you said about his wife? And then not only that, when you and Anaya fell out or whatever, you would act like you and Rashid's issue just started now. It couldn't have just started now because bitch, you didn't have enough respect for him to let him know what was going on with his wife. And Trey, you was excited to put that shit out on YouTube. You know why? Because you were so ready for the narrative to be changed about you. You didn't like you and Tony being the topic of discussion, but bitch, y'all still are. Your man fell in love with a ghost, beat his dick off to a ghost while he has some musty coochie beside him that he does not want. Bitch, your fucking coochie look like takeout. Old fucking 7-day week old back of the refrigerator ass coochie, bitch. That's what your coochie look like and smell like. 7-day old motherfucking takeout. You nasty big fat bitch. Let me tell you something. Why did you think you could spin this narrative as if you never came from Rashid? You have. You have. You have. But woe it's me because he said something that you knew wasn't true. Bitch, fuck you. And now you back outside and you think you're going harder to pay. No, you're looking dumb as fuck because when are you gonna stop? When are you gonna actually let go? When are you actually gonna stop? Because girl, you obviously couldn't handle that shit yesterday. Or was that the play? Yeah, that was the play. Your tears and oh my God, and this is on the third. And now you really are like trying to highlight this shit when it comes to your son. We get it. I get it. Your son died. I won't take that from you. I can't anyway. But my thing is this: you are going so fucking overboard about something real slight, and you sat there idly by while everybody said something about CMA's mom. You talked about their marriage. You talked about motherfucking Anaya and how she was a hoe and how she ain't want fucking Rashid. And you sat there while all those people were on that panel saying, "Oh yeah, all of this and Anaya was doing this and Rashid was having sex with his wife and Anaya wasn't even thinking about him." You did all that on your channel. And then you come crumbling down on YouTube. Oh my God, he said this about my son and boo hoo, woe is me, bitch. And y'all sit up there and y'all was just poking and poking and poking and poking, and he came outside. But let's not act like he came outside and was already blazing y'all before he had to say anything alongst the line of a lie that he said yesterday. But bitch, you knew it was a lie. But you let that lie break you yesterday because you wanted to put that play out on your people. I get it. You want fucking money. Just like how CMA used his mom for money, that shot narrative. No, bitch, you really proved to me that yesterday you use your son for money. You use your son for money. You really are right now because you are going like batshit crazy off of something that you knew was a motherfucking lie. You dumb bitch. She a dumb bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. She's so fucking dumb. It don't make no fucking sense. Like, your son died. I get it. Can't nobody take that away from you. But you come hollering and screaming on YouTube about a lie? About a lie. He in Philly. Are you gonna cry every time somebody says that they killed your fucking son, dumb bitch? Because that's how I know there's something absolutely wrong with you. Like, you get a kick out of playing these emotional games on YouTube with people. When are you gonna learn that shit ain't gonna work with everybody, bitch? You are weird as fuck. You do weird shit for a bag, ho, for real. You do weird shit for a bag. Because you can't be yourself, bitch. And I'm not going to be like the rest. I don't have to talk about your son, but girl, I can talk about you and all of the shit that you do. It's the plays for me. It's all the running of the plays that you do. But when it's you want everybody to just coincide and comfort your fat ass. I'm not comforting a bitch like you. I'm not because it's like you always want to compare with people. Why are you trying to compare with people that you know you don't like? You just tried to compare your roommate situation with Rashid's over 15 years marriage. You can't compare that shit, bitch. You got a man that you picked up from 7-Eleven and he barely gets some fucking food in his mouth because you barely know how to cook, bitch. And you barely know how to wash your ass. That's why you don't want none of your pussy. How you gonna compare that to some people that's they was growing up young, wild and free? How you never will be, bitch. You never will. But you love to sit up here and you like to play mama on YouTube. You like to play like you're holier than thou. You like to play like you got all the fucking answers when bitch you don't. You like to act like you always right and you're not. You like to act like when you come outside, you got every motherfucking reason to come outside. But let's not forget, everybody that you try to poke, bitch, or you think you're gonna keep your neck on, they got their motherfucking foot on your neck too, bitch. Cause wrong is wrong at the end of the day. So if you don't think you was wrong, but when you were so fucking excited, like a big bitch standing for a motherfucking ice cream cone at the motherfucking ice cream truck stop, bitch. If you don't think that was wrong, when you set your big white ass out there just waiting to spill the beans on their whole fucking relationship and what was going on behind the scenes, if you didn't think
Right.
that was wrong, don't ever come outside and just want you because all you're doing is pointing the blame. You just want to point. You just keep pointing. But when are you going to actually point that finger back at yourself? Point that finger back at yourself. You got to start coming outside and admitting what the fuck you did
Right.
because you're not telling the timeline correctly. Because bitch, if you
I'll
said
be right back, Shelby. I just people. I'll be right back.
go ahead, if you said out your own mouth, if you said out your own mouth that you have just now started talking about him, girl, bye, girl, bye, girl, bye. Rashid did anything. Rashid did anything that a man would do for his. Yo, I'm gonna see your big knock kneed ass, huh? Ain't nobody finna fight the disabled. I'm sorry, your man can't defend you like how Rashid came outside kicking motherfucking doors in for his. And in the process, bitch, you disrespected him too. You disrespected that motherfucker to the fullest. And what the fuck did you think was gonna happen? You sitting your big ass on YouTube like, oh my God, he did me worse than what I did to him. I never said nothing about this. And what about this? Girl, you gotta take accountability of what the fuck you be doing. You gotta take accountability. You don't want to. You gotta take accountability. I can't stand a dumb bitch like her. I can't stand it. I honestly can't stand it because my thing is this. Why do you come on YouTube? You act like you hard. You act like you want to come outside, or you try to tell people, oh, don't fuck with me and this and that and the third. Like you act like you really about shit. And you know you're not, because as soon as somebody triggers you or touch a soft spot in you, then it's like you want everybody to feel bad for you. You want everybody to come running to your big ass feet and your fucking heavy duty ass fucking glad trash bag fucking stomach of yours. Ain't nobody finna bend down and be like, oh my God, are you okay? Instead of you motherfucking knowing, instead of you sitting there and you trying to convince everybody that you so hurt and you crying and whining and all this bullshit, instead of you doing that, explain to the people what you did and how it got this far. Explain to the people why everybody didn't came for your motherfucking neck. Explain that one. Explain that one. But you can't. You can't. Before you ever come outside and you want to act like you want to be a victim, bitch, explain to the people what the fuck you have said and what the fuck you have done. Explain to them that. That's why I don't have sympathy. I don't have sympathy for no bitch like you. I can't. I'd be a fucking lie if I said that. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, Anaya is live. Okay, so it was told to me that Anaya is live. So, 1 second, y'all. Y'all, Anaya is live. So, y'all make sure y'all go over there. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna come back live, whatever, but fuck that bitch. Like, really, fuck that big bitch because she said she a sad case. She a sad case. So with that being said, y'all make sure y'all go over there to Bonnie and Clyde. It's not on the Nia Taylor channel. It's not on Rashid the Verdict Rashid the Verdict's channel. It's on Bonnie and Clyde. So y'all make sure y'all go over there. I'm going to share that link out as well. So with that being said, you guys, I'm not for sure if I'll be back, but I am finna go over there. I am finna support Truth. Fuck your big fat ass.